Hi everyone, it's Kimber from Butterflies and Lullabies Nursery, and we are here with all of the babies. We got them all changed, and we are here to share with you some 10 fun or interesting facts about ourselves. So I'm going to go first, and then Kathy will go second. So first off, which a lot of people already know about me, music is a staple and a necessity in my life. I've loved music my whole life, and I'm always listening to music, humming, singing, etc. And I played clarinet from 5th grade all the way through high school. And being that I can play the clarinet, I can also play the flute. I have both my clarinet and flute still. And I also can play organ. I took organ lessons when I was very young, up until I was about age 10, I believe, when my organ teacher passed away, and I wouldn't take lessons from anybody else, so those are the instruments that I can play. I'm a huge Stevie Nicks fan. I have been since the 80s.
Me too.
I followed her career, solo career, as well as with Fleetwood Mac. But I've been fortunate to be able to go to 2 of Stevie's concerts in the past, and if she continues to tour, Kathy and I are hoping to be able to get to 1 more of her concerts. That would be awesome. I love to write poetry, which I have shared some of that in a video past with you guys. I have a poetry book of a lot of my past writings. When I was much younger, I wanted to be a 18-wheel truck driver. I wanted to be a truck driver for a number of years. My mom was not too happy about that. She didn't feel that at that point that girls really belonged out on the road in a men's industry. She was afraid I'd run into trouble and sexism, etc. So needless to say, I didn't become a truck driver. My dream car, since I've been 15, is a Ford Mustang GT. I love them, and maybe someday I will have one. If not, or in the meantime, I have a collection of Mustang cars, Hot Wheels, and even some bigger ones that I've collected through the years. So I have a collection of those. My favorite animals, well, besides like cats and dogs, but besides normal like household pets, my favorite animals are panda and skunks. I've always loved panda and skunks, and my nickname from my grandfather on my mom's side was Stinker, or Little Stinker, and that come from the fact that I've always loved skunks from a little girl on. So I was a Mary Kay consultant for about 20 years. And I still use Mary Kay solely. That's the only skincare and makeup that I use is Mary Kay. I'm no longer a consultant or sell it, but I did for many years. I have been on Gilligan's Island, where they filmed Gilligan's Island. I can't remember the name of the actual island, but me and my ex-husband, when we went on our honeymoon, we went on a cruise, and that was one of the islands that we ported on just for the day. But it was very beautiful there, and I think it was 2 or 3 years after we were there, Mother Nature went through there, and they ended up having a really bad storm and kind of wiped out the whole island. So it no longer is like it was as far as when they filmed on it for the show Gilligan's Island. When I was a little girl and a teenager, I was an excellent pool player. We had a pool table at our house down in the basement, so I played pool from a very young age and got to be a pretty darn good pool player. So.
She still ups my butt. We have a pool table.
Yes, we do. We have fun playing with that. So Another thing that maybe a lot of you don't know is that I have 3 tattoos. I have one on my chest, one on my ankle, and one on my lower back. That surprises a lot of people. I'm not sure exactly why they say I don't fit the stereotype, but I say I didn't know there was a stereotype to having tattoos. And the only other thing I can say is you never are done learning, or you can never get too much knowledge. So before I leave this earth, I would like to take a photography class and a sign language class. Those are 2 things I've always had an interest in taking classes, and I have not yet, and with raising my children, but my daughter will be turning 18 here in a month, so that is on my bucket list of some classes that I've yet want to take, is a photography class and sign language class. So those are some things about me, and then I'm going to turn Kathy's part over to her, and I'm going to take over the camera here showing you the babies, and she can tell you some fun or interesting things about her.
Let's see. Well, for one, I've raised 5 beautiful children, none of which I birthed. 3 girls and 2 boys. I have 2 beautiful granddaughters from my oldest daughter, who lives in Texas. 2, I love sports. I'm sure you all know that. Mostly my Chicago Bears football, but I love hockey, basketball, and baseball as well. I played on the Park District League for softball for 13 years, and I played on the Chicago Women's League softball fast pitch for 3 years. I love playing poker, and I've played in several tournaments, and I've won a couple. Kim was at one.
Yes, I was.
Most of you know already, I love Nike everything, especially shoes. High tops are my favorite.
If we could, she would have about 50 pair.
Yeah, I would. In my younger days, I probably did have 50 pairs. But, you know, you have kids and they get the Nikes. Number 6, I love looking at the stars and the moon, and I always drag Kim out no matter what the season is for the meteor showers. Once I built a fire in the middle of the snow, so she'd go out and watch with me.
Yes, she did. And I went.
She did.
I love looking at the stars and moon, too. That's something we've always done together.
My favorite place in the United States is Oak Creek Canyon, which is in Sedona, Arizona. I enjoy watching all types of weather come in. My favorite is thunderstorms. I did a rain video once. A lot of you ladies liked that. Some of you asked me why I was out there, because I could get hit by lightning, but I like it. Let's see, what else? Oh, when I was young, I always thought it'd be really cool to drive a limo, because I had been a passenger in them many times, and you couldn't drive one till you were 25. So I went to college and all of that, and got a job, and then when I turned 25, I was of age to drive one, so I did for about 3 years, and that was some really awesome fun. Met a lot of kind of people.
One of her favorite jobs she's ever had.
It is. It was one of those jobs. And again, like Kim's mom, my mom didn't want me to do it, but I did it. And it was a lot of fun.
So while I didn't truck drive, you did limo drive.
I did, and, you know, my degree is actually in applied sciences, which is basically graphic arts. So I worked in the printing industry for 20 years on and off, doing everything from design to sales. Then for a while there, I bought a moving company, and so I did have trucks, but I only drove the straight trucks. I didn't want to drive a tractor trailer. Now I do basically consulting work or paralegal work, whichever you want to call it, from our home, which is very nice because we live in the middle of nowhere. And
she calls it the end of the earth and back 2 miles, and that's where we live.
It's like Mayberry. But that's about it for me, ladies.
So those are some of our interesting or fun facts about ourselves. We hope that you guys enjoyed looking at the babies while we shared these facts with you. And we will be coming back with you with another video. And hugs and blessings to you all. And we've enjoyed watching everybody else's tag video of their fun and interesting facts. It's been a lot of fun to learn about each other. So,
by the way, it was Elle who tagged us.
Yes, Latoya. So, hugs and blessings, everyone. And we hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.